Okay, so here we go again. Um, the question that for this week that I decided to go over, I had several questions that people decided that they wanted to answer for me, but the one I decided to focus on was how can we as teachers make a difference in our society? Um, so one person sent out a link to a site that had like 10 different things that teachers do that make a difference in different students' lives and in their communities. I'm just going to go ahead and read off some of these things that teachers do. So one of the things that they do is they inspire. They inspire others to be better than they normally would be. I know for me, when I was in high school, there were several teachers that influenced me and helped me to learn that I could do things that I didn't think were important. They're oftentimes encouraging. They encourage us to keep going with our projects, to be better. They motivate us to help become better people. They see the potential in every single student, or at least they should. They are good role models. I remember when I was in high school, I saw my choir teacher, and I always thought that I should be like her. She was a really good person and loved the people around her and her students. They often develop a sense of community with festivals, clubs, and just different activities for students to do. They're often leaders in communities as well. I know many of my teachers participated heavily in the local communities, like with protests or with raising awareness about different bills that were going to be passed. Um, and as well, teachers often provide a safe haven for students. Uh, Many students can go to their teachers and talk to them about the some of the issues they're facing, and uh, teachers can have an influence over that. Um, as well, having education helps to fight poverty, and so teachers have an influence in helping us to get different people out of different, I guess, situations revolved around not really having a lot of money, being able to improve yourself so that you can make more money. Next, I wanted to go over some influences that teachers had on me. Um, One of the greatest influences I had from teachers was my high school English teacher for my junior and senior year. She pushed me a lot to be better. I was a really lazy student who really didn't do a lot of work. If I didn't have to do work, I just want to do it. Um, and this teacher helped me to be way better than what I was. She took me to the side, told me that she knew that I could do better on projects, and she knew I was intelligent and that I could be so much better than what I was doing. And she's the reason why I want to become a teacher myself. Yeah, she had a great influence on me. Another teacher, he would lend me books. I would go to into his class, and almost every single time he had a different book for me to read. And I loved reading, and eventually this sparked in me a want to write as well. And I am currently writing, and I love doing it. Sure that there's a lot of other things that teachers have done for me in the past, but those two things are the main things that pop up for me. I think of different influences that teachers have had in my community, and I think of like the different festivals that they came up with. Uh, Many of them had different clubs. Like German Club had a like Oktoberfest that they did, and it brought together a lot of the German community, or those with German heritage, and it was really cool to see all these people come together and um, just celebrate their own heritage. There was Drama Club. Drama Club helped to bring a lot of traditional artwork as far as theater and plays go, um, as well as like different gatherings like football games. And I know a lot of the teachers were very into the football games. Um, And then we had our choir, which we would go. I remember being part of the choir, and we would go to uh, different like hospitals, nursing homes, and stuff like that to help sing to different people. Anyway, those are just a few examples. I know this ran a little bit long, uh, but there's just so much the teachers do and have had influence on. And I felt like there was a lot that needed to be said. Anyway, you guys have a good week, and I will see you around.